Harris, let's break down these 4 teams. Where will he sign in free agency? Because we all know he's going to opt out of that contract. Let's start with our number 4 team. Now you've got the Houston Rockets.
I do. So you see projected likelihood in the bottom right-hand corner. That's mine. That's what I think the likelihood is that he could go to each team. So I think it's 15% chance he ends up going to the Rockets. They would just have to do so much, I guess, bad in order to get him. I don't know how much bad there is when you are getting LeBron James, but Chris Paul or him would probably have to take a pay cut. Eric Gordon or Clint Capella would probably have to get traded. They would have to basically cut their entire bench. So I think you can do it. But at the same time, how good would the team actually be? And if you're the Rockets, let's say the Rockets end up winning or at least getting to the NBA Finals this year. Somehow they beat the Warriors. Why not just keep the same package of dudes? Do you really want LeBron James at that point if everything is working out so well? I'd be a little bit more iffy on it, but there's definitely a chance because Chris Paul is there.
All right, so the Rockets check in at number 4. At number 3, we've had the signs on this one as well, the Philadelphia 76ers.
So this all comes down to a couple different connections between him and the 76ers. And that, A, he loves Joel Embiid. It was clear during the All-Star game. There you go. I think everyone loves Joel Embiid, but so does LeBron. And it's very important because LeBron is all about young players. He loves the young talent in the NBA. He talks about it all the time. And him and Embiid at the All-Star game were chumming it up the whole time. The last time LeBron played the 76ers, same thing. They were hugging, they were high-fiving, they're doing their whole thing on the court. And also, LeBron and Ben Simmons share an agent. If you go back and look at almost every single Ben Simmons Instagram post, LeBron James has liked it or commented on it. He clearly has a connection with the kid, clearly likes him, and maybe agrees with the connection that Ben Simmons might be the next LeBron. I'm still only going to give this a 20% likelihood just because the 76ers still have to go out of their way to create 2 max slots, which I think LeBron really likes about the Lakers and the fact that they can pick him up and another star. But with the 76ers, he gets to stay in the East. He can play the Cavs and crush, his least favorite owner, and then also still be able to dominate the Celtics, which he loves to do. So I think the 76ers still make sense.
I'll head out west for number 2 then. It is the Los Angeles Lakers.
I've officially bumped this up to 25%. It's kind of gone up every single week for me in the NBA season. It did drop when Lonzo went out and the team was horrible. But look, the team is good now. They're starting to play really well. Lonzo looks good. Brandon Ingram's really improving. So is Kyle Kuzma. And the Lakers, with that trade that they made this summer, or excuse me, not this summer, at the trade deadline, they now have 2 max slots open, which is huge because they can sign LeBron and Paul George, or LeBron and DeMarcus Cousins, or maybe LeBron and you pull in a point guard. Maybe you split that 2 max slots into 2 really good players instead of just 1 star. But I think the plan for the Lakers as of right now would be keep the roster, sign LeBron, sign Paul George, and go for the Western Conference next season. It would be crazy. I don't know how it would work from a basketball standpoint, but I just am really regretting LeVar Ball maybe being matched up with LeBron. No, thank you.
All right, then number 1, I think you guys figured this out through process of elimination. It is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, I have it at 40%. Mostly it comes down to a couple different things. A, it comes down to likelihood of him wanting to win a title, and I think that's all that LeBron cares about. He doesn't win about winning conferences anymore. It's about winning titles, and I still think he has the best chance to do that on the Cavs simply because it's easier for him to get to the finals in the Eastern Conference than it would the West. He can also sign a Supermax, which we saw the Warriors give to Steph Curry this past offseason. It's tough to turn down 5 years and $210 million at 33 years old, which, mind you, as one of the leaders of the NBA Players Union, he vouched for and made the over 36 rule to the over 38 rule so players could get paid that much at his age. So I think there's a big connection there between the amount of money he could get paid and the actual contract he can get offered. So watch out for the Cavs. It's tough to turn down $200 million. It's tough to do that.
Right, here are those 4 teams one more time. The Houston Rockets at 4, the 76ers at number 3, then it's the Lakers at number 2, followed up by the Cleveland Cavs at number 1.